Gentlemen of culture, welcome back to Dark Charm Secrets. In the last video, we talked about the psychology of attraction and why it's all about how you make her feel. Today, we're going deeper into one of the most critical parts of attraction, the power of first impressions. Because let's be real, if you screw up the first impression, you're done before you even begin. By the end of this video, you'll know how to make a killer first impression that leaves her intrigued and wanting more. Plus, I'll give you real-life examples and actual lines you can use to instantly stand out. Let's get into it. Why first impressions matter. First impressions happen fast. Research shows it takes just 7 seconds for someone to form a lasting opinion about you. That's all the time you have to communicate confidence, competence, and charm. If you come across as unsure or overly eager, you're immediately putting yourself in a losing position. Here's the kicker. It's not just about what you say. It's about how you carry yourself, your body language, your tone of voice, and even how you're dressed. You're not just introducing yourself. You're selling a version of you that she wants to buy into. The science of first impressions. Women are biologically programmed to pick up on subtle cues. This means she'll notice your posture, eye contact, and even the way you walk before you say a single word. Think about it like this. Would James Bond ever slouch into a room, mumble his introduction, and look around nervously? Absolutely not. And neither should you. Instead, stand tall with your shoulders back. Make direct eye contact, but don't stare. Walk with purpose, like you know where you're going, even if you don't. Real-life examples. A guy named Peter sees a woman he's interested in at a coffee shop. The first time he approaches her, he's nervous, stumbles over his words, and comes across as unsure of himself. The result? She barely acknowledges him and leaves. Fast forward a few weeks. Peter has worked on his confidence. The next time he sees her, he walks up, holds strong eye contact, and says, "I couldn't let you leave without saying hello. I'm Peter." The woman smiles, introduces herself, and the conversation flows effortlessly. What changed? His energy and confidence during that critical first impression. Here's another example, by using situational openers to immediately create intrigue. Imagine you're at a bar and see a woman laughing with her friends. Instead of a generic line like, "Hi, I'm Mike," try something situational like, "All right, you've got to tell me, what's so funny that it's got everyone smiling?" It's natural, it's engaging, and it pulls her into the moment. Or if you're approaching a group of women, you could say, "You guys look like y'all are having the most interesting conversation ever." Lines and phrases to use. Now let's talk about words. A great first impression starts with confidence, but the right lines can help you stand out. Here are a few examples. Before we get to them, make sure to subscribe and like this video. The information I will be sharing is something I have learned over 10 years. It is truly invaluable, and you really do not want to miss this. Okay, back to lines and phrases. At a coffee shop. "Hey, I noticed you've got great taste in coffee. What's your go-to order?" At a bar or club. "Should we start talking or keep flirting from a distance?" "I'm Josh and you are?" Make sure you get some eye contact from her before you approach to really drive it home, but even if you don't, it's still a good line. At a social event. "So, how do you know Terry? Or did you just crash this party like me?" Notice how these lines aren't about you, they're about her or the environment. That's key. The goal is to make her feel like the center of your attention without coming across as needy. False time constraints are a must to make them feel comfortable. As soon as you approach them, throw some of these out before continuing the conversation. 1. "I only have a minute because my friends are waiting, but I have to get your opinion on something." 2. "I gotta get back to my friends, but before I go, tell me, what's the best thing to order here?" 3. "I can't stay long, but you seemed interesting and I wanted to meet you." If you want more lines and false time constraint examples, comment approach below and I'll make another video. The group approach is a little different. If you're approaching a group, the best way I have found is to address the group as a whole first, ask questions, make assumptions about them, own it, and then finally make your move on the girl you want. It will go something like this. "Wow. You guys look collectively adorable. Are y'all besties? Cool. Who is the mom of the group?" This identifies the authority figure. "You? That's great. I am the mom of my group too, and I'm failing terribly." Let her know you're the protector of the group too. Who's the bad one? Who's the smart one? Cool. That's what's up. Wait, so how do you guys all know each other? Lead hard and show them a good time. Once you have identified the one you want, you start getting to know her and jokingly ask the mom of the group, "Don't we look cute together?" Lastly, close with the number. "Here, put your number in my phone and maybe we can hang out." What to avoid? Here are the biggest mistakes guys make. Overcompensating. Don't try too hard to impress her with flashy details about your job, car, or achievements. Confidence is quiet. Using generic pickup lines. Lines like, "Do you come here often?" Or, "Are you from around here?" Scream unoriginality. Being too eager. Avoid hovering around or overloading the conversation with questions. Let it flow naturally. Be calm. Practice makes perfect. Making a great first impression isn't something you're born with. It's a skill. Practice it in everyday interactions, not just with women but with everyone. Next time you're at the grocery store, strike up a casual conversation with the cashier. At the gym, compliment someone's form. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Remember, first impressions aren't about being perfect. They're about showing up with confidence, purpose, and authenticity. Stand tall, speak clearly, and focus on making her feel intrigued and comfortable. In the next video, we'll break down how to read her body language so you can instantly tell if she's interested. Until then, get out there and start practicing. See you next time.